Hello there, everybody. Thank you once again for slithering into my little channel, my little corner of the internet. I am Symtherin, and here we are with another speed build, and a very special speed build, because first off, today is December 25th, which means it is Christmas Day. So Merry Christmas to all those who celebrate. And if you don't, I hope you all had a very happy holiday for whatever you celebrate. Or if you're just wrapping up the year, I hope you're having a great end of the year. So, today, we are working on something that I have been working on for probably the whole month of December. And it went through so many phases. There were so many bulldozes and start overs, but this is what I finally landed on, and it is the North Pole. Yes, Santa's North Pole. And I know a lot of people have done like the Santa villages and North Pole builds as well, but I really wanted to take a go at it, especially since I've never attempted something so large, especially a build with like multiple buildings and things like that, like town type builds. And I love watching those speed builds, and I love looking at the finished results. So I thought I'd give it a go, and what better time to do it but now with the North Pole. So I was trying to wing it, and I think that's why I ended up bulldozing a lot, but I ended up finding a reference photo. The photo was like a drawing that someone had done, and if I can find it again, or if I can remember to put it up on the screen for you guys to see it, I will. But I thought it was really cute. It had these three buildings. It looked like Santa's house, which I'm working on right now. The first one we did is going to end up being the workshop. And then the last and final building is, of course, the shed for the reindeers. And yeah, I mean, I also did a little bit of terrain manipulation. I really want to get better at that because I love watching other simmers play with terrain, and they can do some amazing, magical, wonderful things with terrain. And I want to get better at it because it just looks so much fun to do. And I think that was like one of the reasons I bulldozed a lot of different attempts while I was trying to do this, because I think I was trying to do too much terrain, and I realized I should probably start a little smaller, and because nothing was looking right to me. But yeah, here we are with the shed. I end up changing the roofs, I think, and we're moving on to the terrain a little bit. But I almost used tool and like those wood pieces from Eco Lifestyle in Debug to completely basically make the shape of the shed. But honestly, I kind of ran out of time, and I didn't finish this build as soon as I wanted to. I was trying to get it done before I had to return back to work for a long 7-day stretch, which I already knew it was going to be the busiest stretch because it's right before Christmas, and in my work, that is literally the busiest, craziest, most hectic time ever for the whole year at my work. But yeah, here I am kind of playing with the idea of that. I end up leaving these doors as is, and I just leave it with the walls and just use some wallpaper because I didn't have time. But maybe next time I can do it. But when I was picking out all of the wallpaper for this, I was trying to match it to my reference photo, which is why I was trying to get this red in. But I ended up going with a lot of browns. And in the end, I felt that it looks pretty rustic. So that's why I am probably titling this video Rustic North Pole. And I leave all of the interior decorating out of this video because I spent a lot of time on the exterior and I wanted to show that whole process because it's fun. And I didn't want this video to be super long because it is Christmas Day, and I mean, who knows how many of you are actually watching on Christmas Day, but there's a lot going on. We got to spend time with our families or with whoever our loved ones are, whoever's with us. Especially this year of all years. What a crazy year, but it's almost over, guys. We almost made it. We're one more week, right? One more week of 2020. So let me tell you how not ready or how much I still need to do on this build. Because as I'm doing this recording, this voiceover, I have not furnished or decorated the interior of Santa's home yet. And there's still a little bit of details I want to add in the elf's workshop. Oh, I love how these towers came out. That was one thing I loved about the reference photo, were the towers. But anyway, yeah, I have not even finished this build, and I am doing the voice recording, voiceover, words. But only because I think this is the only quiet time I am going to have in my apartment before my roommate gets home, and because once she's home, my roommate is my sister, once she's home and there's not going to be any alone time or quietness in the apartment. So, but that's a whole other story. And yeah, we're adding windows here. What else do we go through? This build goes through a lot. There's also some details that before I sat down to this voiceover recording that I want to try and add to the exterior. I want to add more lights and decoration and more some more effects. But I actually really love how this build is turning out, and I used all these roof details, and yeah, I had to make sure. I was like, do I even add them on the other ones? But yes, I do. It's been so long. It's been like a week since I've looked at this. I literally, before I went back to work, I put this footage together in my film editing software, thinking just to get a head start on it, because I really want to get it done so that you guys can see it. And I don't want to miss the Christmas window, because if I miss that, then I don't think there will be a point of even sharing it or even finishing it, but I really want to finish it. And I keep talking about how it was not ready. Okay, you guys don't care about it anymore. I used a lot of these debug trees from Snowy Escape and the rocks because it had snow on it. And I thought that once I changed the weather and the season, oh, and these snowdrifts too, once I change that, it's going to look so nice and so magical. And there's some things in the interior I cannot wait for you to see. So in the workshop, in the elf's toy workshop, where they make all the toys and wrap all the, there's a gift wrapping section. There is a place like with the woodworking benches and all that fun stuff where the elves can make the toys. And there is even like kind of it's not sectioned off into a room, but it's like a mail room, so that's where they can ship things, or I would imagine that's where all of the letters to Santa come from. So I thought that was really cool, and it took a minute to do, but it was worth it. What else about this? There is also a basement in this build, it is under the workshop because I assume the elves have to sleep somewhere, right? So they have like their little own home in the basement of the workshop where we've got bunk beds going on, we've got a whole cozy little living room, a full kitchen, everything that they would need. And yeah, but here we are starting to add the holiday decorations because of course it's the North Pole and it is Christmas time. So I mean, I'm sure they're probably decorated all year round. They probably don't even take any of this down, which sometimes it's like I definitely wouldn't. I would not, because it's probably a year-round, like, a year-round business? A year-round project. Because I'm sure the elves are just constantly making toys. I mean, I'm sure they get breaks, and I'm sure... So, at first I was thinking of putting a dark twist on this, like maybe the elves were on strike, so I wanted, like, the workshop to look all messy and, like, picket signs and protest things because maybe they want a living wage or something. And I thought that was funny, but this channel is not a place to be political, and it's a place to escape kind of that world, I guess you can say. So it's definitely something I thought about, but I was like, no, quickly I was like, no, we're not gonna get political with Santa Claus and Christmas and stuff. And yeah, I really loved putting this tree with all the presents out here. Basically there are a lot of presents scattered around everywhere, but I assume that Santa and Mrs. Claus probably have a little, maybe the day after Christmas once things die down, maybe they celebrate Christmas with their elves and they give them presents, and because that's what a good boss would do. That is definitely what a good boss would do. Oh, and I put the nutcrackers all around, kind of guarding the place. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cute. Oh, I put a lot of reindeer statues around too. I don't think I do it on camera, but I put them behind the stables. I add a back door to this, like, leading from the stables there, so that the reindeer can kind of go and graze in that back lot there between the shed and Santa's house. So, oh, and I discovered these trees. This was the first time I ever seen these, and I almost wanted to put them everywhere, but I think I deleted a lot of them. Huh. Yeah, I'm just rambling. I hope you guys are enjoying the video, and it sounds like I'm wrapping up, but we still got a little bit to go, a couple minutes. Oh, I wanted to tell you what Christmas means to me. To me, Christmas is all about giving and basically showing the people in your lives that you care. And I love gift giving, honestly. I never thought I would. I was like always the kid who was like, give me all the presents. But now that once I got a job and I started making my own money and it became time to start purchasing presents for everybody, I just enjoyed it. And even like throughout the year, I'm always like seeing things like, oh, I gotta bookmark this because if they don't get it, like this would be perfect for so and so. And I don't know, tell me what you guys like about Christmas and what your favorite part is. Do you love gifting? Do you prefer getting the gifts? I love getting gifts too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I cannot wait to see what I got this year from my family and my boyfriend, and I can't wait for my boyfriend to open his present. Oh, he's gonna love it so much. I'm getting him something he's been asking for a while, and I can't wait to see his face. But we're wrapping up here. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And then immediately after that, hit that subscribe button because I would love to have you join us, and you can ring the bell. But enjoy the tour, Merry Christmas, and don't forget, never tickle a sleeping dragon. Bye!